In this episode of Travels with the Bondi Vet, Chris visits Las Vegas to audition for the amazing Cirque Du Soleil.
Feeling pretty good.
Goes undercover to test an affordable tropical holiday.
A little bit more practice and I think you might have a job here.
What do you mean by more practice?
Shares his tips to perfect snaps in Australia's deep south.
Really, logic tells you that this is the classic shot.
And a tugboat dream comes true.
It's getting really serious now. You really got to watch yourself. I'm in Las Vegas. As you might have seen previously,
What happened?
I've had some pretty crazy times here. Wow. And I'm left wondering,
Vegas. What have you got in store for me? I didn't order a room, sir. Cirque du Soleil wants me. Better get ready.
nobody does a circus quite like Cirque du Soleil. Since its premiere here in 1998, Cirque's O has played to 3,600 people a night. And why is it called O? Is it because it's played at the Bellagio? Is it because the stunts performed here leave the audience saying "oh"? Or is it because the French word for water is eau, and the show features over 5.5 million litres of it?
Oh, yeah.
And for today's audition, Emma will be showing me the ropes. Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Chris.
Welcome to Cirque du Soleil.
Thank you.
Let's get you ready for your audition.
I'm a little bit nervous.
Don't be nervous. Just be yourself. Let your talent shine.
It's like my dream. So it's all based around the water there.
Yeah. We have about 14 technicians that help make the show happen underwater.
Where do you want me to start? What do you sort of see me as being as a performer?
How about we try what I do
Yeah.
on the aerial hoop?
Sure. Whatever you think, whatever you see as potential.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Emma is one of 85 entertainers in the O Show. Right across the globe, Cirque employs 1,300 performing artists from synchronised swimmers, acrobats, and of course, clowns. And after a quick demo of how it's done,
Why don't I get my teammate to show you some other stuff that we do, and then you can decide if hoop is really for you.
okay. Feeling pretty good. Spinning's easy enough. Standing up afterwards, that's the hard part. Is there another role that I guess is more suited to my style?
You should go out to the pool and see Benedict. He plays LeVue, the main character.
Main character. It's been worthwhile. Thank you. This is more like it. Front of stage. This must be my man. How are you?
Good.
Are you Benedict, by any chance?
Yeah.
I've been told I need to see you.
Okay.
They said you may need an understudy.
That's true.
Yeah? Is this true?
Yeah.
How's the job going? I'm
There
curious.
is definitely a job going. Nice to meet you, Chris. You will be the old man on stage, so therefore hunch down a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you limping?
No.
Okay.
I was improvising.
Are you holding something with your right hand?
It's my arthritis.
You don't have arthritis, do you?
No, I'm just making out. I'm an older character.
Again, that's good. Another thing would be the riding of the umbrella.
It's like the biggest thing.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
You're good. And slowly adjust the temperature. Yes, that's it. Relax your hand. Look up and hunch. Can you close your mouth, please? Don't do the smile thing. You gotta relax your hand, though. Okay, you look What is that?
The claw.
Yeah, keep the claw. So, I would like you to take a look at this. Those are tickets for the show tonight. It's VIP. You will have strawberries with chocolate.
My part in the show is to be in the audience.
The most important part of the show, yes. Hey, thank you so much. Good to meet you, Chris.
Good luck.
Yes, I see you tonight.
Yep.
For some reason, this tastes kind of bittersweet. Could have been me. Just shows you in Vegas what it gives with one handed, takes away with the other.
Hamilton Island. It's been called the happiest place on Earth. But as a serious travel reporter, I can't take just anyone's word for it.
So I figure the only way to know for sure if it is all blue sky, sunshine, and happy days is to go undercover.
Part of the Whitsundays and 90 kilometres north of Mackay, Hamilton Island has all the things you might expect from a tropical paradise. But I'm not going to be sitting around drinking martinis. I'm going to live a day in the life of an actual resident, a working one.
Callum,
Chris.
how are you, mate?
Well, thanks.
I hear there's a job going.
You picked a good time. We're about to get really busy, actually.
Now, if I want the real scoop, I can't get any special treatment, so goodbye Chris Brown. Hello, Joe King.
Good morning, porters.
Thank you very much.
Safe baggage extraction.
So my disguise has passed the first test.
Good morning, porters. I'm going in.
Head on in.
But one thing is clear, the life of a porter is not without its dangers.
Right in the toe.
Ah, tragedy. It happens, so. Wait for the shins.
My next task involves facing a group even more dangerous than defiant luggage. Holidayers heading home.
If we have any other guests taking the Qantas flight to Sydney, now's the time to move forward and put your bags onto the bus.
Very impressed.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Can I ask for tips at that stage?
Probably shouldn't.
All in all, I'd say this job is pretty enjoyable. But just when I think I'm in the clear,
No, I get that a lot. I'm in my first day. I'm just trying to earn a living here.
My mother-in-law would love a photo with you.
Photo with...
My mother-in-law. I'm not Chris, but Joe.
Why do you want a photo with a porter?
and my cover's blown. So it looks like Joe is gonna need another job. Luckily, on an island only 3 kilometres wide, there's plenty of beaches that need guarding.
Hi there. What sort of fun can I entice you into today?
Well, that didn't take long. Maybe I can talk my way out of it.
Today is the day that one of Australia's premier stand-up paddleboarding teachers just happens to be on staff.
Yeah.
And with a few tips from the king,
Don't be scared to paddle. It just makes the whole board a lot more easy to manoeuvre.
these guys will be experts in no time.
With a bit more practice and I think you might have a job here.
What do you mean by more practice?
Giving that advice, well, it felt pretty good. And I think I've got a taste for it.
Hey, ladies, I'm actually a tennis pro here. Would you like some tips?
Yes, please.
Sure. Just ease through the ball and believe in the ball, okay? You're gonna believe in the ball?
Yeah.
Let's go. Through the ball. Winner.
Now, I am really getting to the swing of this.
Not bad.
And who says you have to know how to play tennis to teach it?
It's okay, I was in the way. It's fine.
Now the sun's setting, it's time to try my hand at one last job. Meet Joe King, professional bartender.
There you go.
But it looks like these folks aren't so easy to fool. Okay, I'm beginning to have doubts in my disguising ability. But one thing for sure is that there aren't too many places where a day consisting of a bit of exercise
Isn't really as happy as it seems here.
Pretty much. Let's be honest.
lazing by the beach,
Do you want to cover my afternoon shift?
My dad won't let me.
playing some sport,
Messing with the king.
and hanging out at the bar would be considered a normal work day. In fact, that's what other folks do around work. And if that's a work day on Hamilton Island, I'd say it's a good contender for happiest place on earth. But I think a vacation may be in order, just to find out for sure. Joe King, signing off. Tasmania is renowned for its diverse natural beauty and breathtaking landscapes, the stuff of every photographer's dream. I've come to the Apple Isle to snap my own version of 3 iconic postcards.
You know, sometimes taking photos is a lot like real estate. It's all about location, location, location. But finding that perfect spot, well, that's the challenge. But the best tip can sometimes be going to your local newsagent and check out the postcard stand, because they're often the best spots on display. Finding this one, well, that's the other challenge. What really makes this shot is that tree right in the foreground there. It gives it a real sense of drama. So I'm looking for that tree. There's lots of trees though.
I'm in northeastern Tasmania, starting my photo challenge at the famous Bay of Fires.
The whole idea of coming here at sunrise is to hopefully capture some beautiful colour and the clouds as the sun rises over the horizon. It's looking pretty good, so all I really need now is that magic foreground and this tree. You see what I'm seeing? Now, no pressure, but the sun's very close to coming up and I need my shot. The water's about 10 degrees. You gotta make sacrifices. Gotta feel some pain. The whole idea of a good shot is to really step your eye from the foreground to the background, and here the rocks covered in the lichen really do that. They take your eye from the front of the shot, walk you through, take you to the tree, and then onto the clouds in the back.
To smooth out the water and create a really dreamy effect, I'm going to use a long exposure time, so I'll need my tripod. For the next location on my postcard tour of Tassie, I'm met by the man who took the shots and set me this photo challenge, professional photographer Luke O'Brien.
How are you?
G'day, Chris. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Looks like you found the tree.
I found some water as well.
Found some water too, yeah. Good work.
But it's an amazing spot, isn't it?
It's a brilliant spot. It's my favourite spot up in the Bay of Fires.
I'm dying to know the next location.
Cradle Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that location before and always wanted to photograph it.
Okay, well, now's your chance, eh?
Cradle Mountain is about 300 kilometres away. And at over 1,500 metres above sea level, can get pretty chilly.
Oh, yes. That is unmistakably Cradle Mountain. Wow. It is just beautiful. But this beauty has a beauty spot. That's that boat shed. That's the crucial element. Where is that?
In a park this big, that might seem like finding a needle in a haystack. Luckily though, every corner here has postcard-worthy sights, so you'll never leave empty-handed. But after gaining some altitude, I think I've found my target.
That in the sun glare over there, is that what I think it is? It's kind of hard to make out, but that's our boat shed. You're mine.
But how do you do such an amazing setting justice?
Your logic tells you that this is the classic shot. The boat shed, the bottom right-hand corner, going up towards Cradle Mountain, the top left-hand corner. Beautiful water, beautiful reflections. It's a shot I want to take, but it's also really similar, the one that Luke's got.
And to get creative, I'm going to have to get cold. Again.
So I'm a big believer in the fact you have to work with what you're given, and here the sun is just behind the shed, which is backlighting it.
And rather than shooting away from the sun like most people want to do, I'm going to shoot right into it and make the sun a real feature of the shot. So I've got my shot, but where to next?
What is a postcard of Wineglass Bay doing at Cradle Mountain? It's Luke. Your final challenge, right is wrong.
300 k's away is Wineglass Bay, home to Tasmania's most popular photo lookout. I think I'm on the right track to that famous shot.
Wineglass Bay lookout.
But I just can't stop thinking about that clue.
Hang on. Maybe this is where right is wrong. That was a right turn.
Aha. Maybe today, left is right.
Left it is.
This trek is a bit harder than to the classic lookout, but the view is definitely worth it.
Oh, unbelievable. And look, it all matches. That is about as spectacular as it gets.
And I'm soon greeted by a familiar face.
Fantastic to see you.
I found the spot.
You did indeed, you sure did.
What a spot.
This is one of the finest views you'll see in Tasmania. Right? Look at how high you've climbed. You've done something that most people who come to Freycinet don't do.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a shot that's that much better.
For my final picture, I'm going to get you to take the shot.
You like me to do it? Okay.
Yeah, I've got an idea. I'm going to add some scales to this shot.
Okay.
See that rock over there?
I do.
If you can take the shot.
Leave it to me, Chris. I'll take care of that for you.
I'll give him a signal.
Okay.
I've travelled over 700 kilometres, waded through freezing water and hiked for over 3 hours to complete this photographic challenge. So stand by for the big finale. I'm in my hometown of Newcastle.
Newcastle. I grew up in this town, which means, well, I learned to walk here, I learned to talk here, I learned to ride a bike in this town. But today, I'm going to attempt to learn something that, well, if it all goes wrong, I'll do far worse than just graze my knee.
Yep, I'm going to be bringing one of these big babies into the harbour. Luckily, I'll be in charge of something a little smaller. And the guy putting me through my paces is tug tamer Brendan.
Well, this could be the ultimate test, huh?
Hi, Chris.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, you too. I need you to put all this on before we get on the tug.
Yep.
You'll need these.
Driving gloves.
Yeah, not really driving gloves. You'll soon see what they're needed for.
All right.
Excellent. Step on.
But first, we need to leave the base. So I'm helping out Chief Engineer Jordan and finding out what my driving gloves are really for.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We just leave it there. Okay. I thought it'd be a bit more dramatic than that. No, not at all. All right. Done the dirty work. Let's go. This is a bit of a dream of mine.
But before I can start playing with all these buttons,
Sorry.
it seems Brendan wants to warn everyone else in the water to give us a wide berth.
So what I want you to get used to first is moving the actual pods. So push them forward, push them back. So what I'm going to get you to do now is put some thrust onto your port pod and the tug will swing around. You're going the wrong way. That's reverse. So bring it back to zero. No, that's reverse.
Yeah.
You want to go that way? We're going to hit the wall otherwise. So the crew downstairs are probably just going absolutely ballistic now, wondering what the hell you're doing up here. Okay, straighten up.
Yep.
Now back to starboard. No, wrong way. No, we're still spinning. I'm going to move that just so we don't collide with the brake wall. There you go, look at that. That was good.
Thank you.
Very well done.
I'll just take these then.
Yeah, please, put them up.
Oh, yeah. Feels good. Newcastle Harbour, Newcastle Harbour. This is Tug Maitland just confirming a successful completion of manoeuvres off the channel berth.
Playtime's over. Now it's time to roll with the big boys.
And that's our ship there.
Yeah, that's him there, the Kamano Maru.
With Brendan back behind the wheel, we join 3 other tugs to escort that monster into the harbour.
The ship will come to a point out there which they call the point of no return, so they're committed to the entrance.
Sounds dramatic.
Yeah, it can be. It has the potential to be very dramatic if the ship experiences any problems, and we can stop them basically from running aground. And this is our ship now.
It's time for all hands on deck.
It's only now when you're this close you realise the size of these big bulk carriers. We're dwarfed, and this tug is not a small boat either. Hey, fellas. Unbelievable. Beautiful. It's like Scouts on a new level, isn't it?
It is, mate, it is.
It's getting really serious now. Just thousands and thousands of tons of steel. It's all moving. You really got to watch yourself.
And that is easily the biggest beast I've ever rounded up.
How'd that go?
You went well, mate.
So now tension will go through that line, is that the idea? And
Yeah, so I'm going to set it to a distance where if we need to help him stop, help him steer, we're in a position where we can do that.
It's like a massive game of tug-of-war.
Absolutely, yeah, that's basically what it is, yeah.
We're now trying to essentially affect the world's most difficult reverse park. With a ship, how long?
240 metres long.
So you thought parking a hatchback was hard in front of a cafe. This takes it to a new level. So it's all about angles. You're taking one particular position to spin him, the other ones are manoeuvring the front, and all together you guide him into the perfect parking spot.
That's it, correct, yeah. If you look carefully, you might see an orange cone.
Where's the orange cone?
Just see, straight there.
One single witch's hat.
Yeah.
That's his marker.
That's his mark.
It's like a normal witch's hat.
That's it.
How does he even see that? So it is just like a driving test. The last part
That's it.
is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reverse park.
That's it.
And you've got to put it between the cones.
Yes, it's spot on.
It does make a conventional reverse park look rather simple.
And that's it, job done perfectly.
Brendan Dean, well done.
Thank you, Chris.
Job well done.
Thank you, mate.